With your degree of knowledge, gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali. Care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the... We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, with that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the...
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves God?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
Haytham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you would It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about him ready for...
Haytham? So you're still on the academia side! We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. As it is Niagarbha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will... To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you admit your ploy was to
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your...
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness. Judging by the time, you were...
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have meant...
The academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would be...
Regardless, that's only a guess. The fact...
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord. Sneak into the academia on Niagarbha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the... Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the academia and...
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. No, even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing, however, under the current circumstances, even...
You said that I betrayed the academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all...
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards! Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power. Azar! He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right! Paimon...
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up on purpose?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. They are very aware of the risk he poses to them. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control. And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown and jailed for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness. However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal! Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt. Here? No signal again! Is it getting jammed? Here? No signal again! Is it getting jammed? you getting anything? Please work.
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I wanted to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and kept looking for a way to save her. So I can catch up to Greater Lord Rukutava. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of the sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my...
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think do Archons have them? Should Archons have I been? Am I... How do I really It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since...
You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. It's just... When I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for now. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyargarba Day stuff? Yep, so that means our next act is...
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk.
I'm sure, and I'm going.
But if anything happens...
Don't worry. They've been...
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair.
You're so very kind. This isn't the way to the Academia. Better stick to the plan.
Nilu, how's it going? No.
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't dance well.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the...
Well, thank you both. I'll have to treat you to a meal after all this ends.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped. It's really dangerous there, so...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much for... I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the pier... Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Al-Haytham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Al-Haytham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Orm? It's a time test. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's... Let's review our plan. Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort. That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced. They will view everything the Akasha releases to them as the unequivocal truth.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilou of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine. Here they come. Did you see that, Raman?
After laying low in the city for so long.
We couldn't...
With a line that's like...
We still need to eliminate...
all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who following those blasted...
Indeed. The trap has been set.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards.
You gave such an important task to that child.
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him. Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would...
You've got a point. Anyway.
Good luck.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isaac? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from—
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just,
Relax. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention.
Okay.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
Alright, it's time, Isaac. Take a deep breath and go.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey, stop! I saw you! Don't try to...
The guard looks alert.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where should I go? Oh, how is this possible? There's also...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where should I go? Oh, how is this possible? There's also...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where should I go?
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali. Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. Or, after stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but...
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place is long since...
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbaha Day ceremonies. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order...
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that...
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hand. What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali...
Confirm? No. It may be a bit offensive to say this, but... How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from... Then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
No, Grand Sage.
Stay.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to... How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with... She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
What a comical sight, Azar. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what you all can only see the world in your mind. And precisely because of this, she has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino. Have you been waiting for a chance like this? The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me, but I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Al-Haytham.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations. Even as for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you?
No. I want you to plead guilty. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have to wait? Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside. Yeah, but... thinking about it, when Paimon
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who...
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up. As long as it doesn't break their employment...
That's probably because you've been super great friends with...
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do that. Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
They say it's nice to meet you. This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. But during this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority... Exactly! We're here because you're a good... Thanks, it's... Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of... It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell... My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out.
There's one more thing.
What is it?
For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their
Ah! Wow! That's the spirit! Your final...
I understand now. To be a better Archon, if you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how... Yes, true. That reminds me. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first. I need to remove the restrictions that the doc... After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permission. After all, the Academia betrayed. This might take some time. In the meantime, if we don't stop the god creation plan in time, we'll...
How's it going, Nahida?
I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design... Oh, also, this is for you.
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy?
It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as... We're both small things that float! All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now...
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device. But you're the Traveler's irreplaceable...
You're so good at comforting people.
I was simply telling you what I feel to...
Nahida, you're a natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even...
By the way, there's something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. If we get into a situation where combat is our own, I'm glad I can rely on you.
So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting?
I've located where the false god is. Time is of the...
What is this place? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place?
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient...
That's true. They were already hiding one god, so one...
Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the Academia alone. The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technology.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Is that it, though? Instead of being interested in the end product, it... So, we had previously come into contact with this consciousness. One is the desire for... The other obsession is probably related to...
Paimon knows that he was a... That's why he wants it...
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. The more we know now, the better... I see. Alright, time to...
No, my sword!
Work time! No more words! No excuse for slacking!
Boba, get them!
Get out of my way!
Help! My dinner isn't...
Time to fulfill my duty! It isn't time for a break yet! My duty at an end.
Let's end this quickly!
Scatter!
Nice and spicy! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Let's not waste time.
Rain cutter!
Nice and spicy! You're toast!
Let's end this quickly! I guess this is it.
Rain outlines your fate.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
No, my sword!
The pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
Spring forth!
No more words.
Rain outlines your fate.
This isn't good.
Race you!
Frozen. Crap, you'll get frostbite. Cut one! Freshness preserved.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Pay your dues.
Scatter!
Leaving so soon. You can't run from death.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
No, my sword!
Time to fry!
Propagate! Yeah!
Nice and spicy!
Cook this through. again. Use this first.
No, my sword!
Boba, get them!
Stay right there.
Scatter!
Let's end this quickly.
Nice and spicy!
Rain outlines your fate.
Let's not waste time.
Propagate!
Race you!
I guess this is it. Well met.
Germinate!
Let's move.
You're in for a little shock.
Don't be a killjoy. Oh, I got it. Went too far. Eat 'em. Roasted fried. You need to hurry up.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Eat this!
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
No, my sword!
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. Looking at its operational status, we might... Oh no! What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight again. Are you nervous, Paimon? If you really want to know, of course, Yes, I am. I feel not just nervous. Curious? Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive and if it's a form of knowledge, however, only... So to me, fate, that's also why I love observing humans and all the... And now, at long last, I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Ah, so that's what you mean. Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura, it really feels like
a body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages... From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed.
You sure are something! Dishing out...
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation?
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking... Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Ark. All those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point...
This is a first. No wonder your own people have abandoned you. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now? Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon.
Boba, get them!
Insignificant pest!
Body and mind. No, my sword!
Perish!
Body and mind.
Feeble human!
Time to act.
Scatter! At my command, you shall fall!
Come a little closer.
Insignificant pest!
You're in for a little shock.
My endless cycle begins!
Come a little closer.
Churn!
My. You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute.
Propagate!
At my command, you shall fall! Insignificant past!
Nice and spicy!
My endless cycle begins!
Race you!
Spring forth!
At my command, you shall fall! Perish! Insignificant past!
Let me leave you first. Try not to enjoy this too much.
Cycle begins!
Come a little closer.
At my command, you shall fall!
My.
Rain outlines your fate.
Insignificant past!
Time to act.
This is not the end.
Body and mind. Not good.
cycle begins!
Rain outlines your fate.
To oblivion!
Booba, get them! That really hurt! Help! Leader is attacking me!
Kneel!
You're in for a little shock.
Reality is pain! This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Emperor's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate! Burn to oblivion!
Make yourselves at home! You're toast!
Kneel!
Help! Leader is attacking me!
Germinate!
Rain cutter. Let's spark things up a little.
Reality is pain!
Committed to memory.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Nice and spicy!
I see everything.
Your new god awakens! Now, your eyes have been opened. Kneel! Reality is pain!
Boba, get them!
Burn to oblivion! Kneel! tremble! Humans. Filthy humans. Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. Forbidden knowledge? Your inference seems logical. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago. Then, but I'm afraid it is much more serious.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of...
Yes. It's very possible she didn't completely eradicate the way that everyone, including me, has forgotten. I'm just... Did she fight to resist the... She even used her last remnant... Yes, but now we can cross the... And then we'll let each of us need to be even with the Gnosis. Don't worry.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here.
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Scatter!
Rain outlines your fate.
Propagate!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Spring forth!
Come a little closer.
Scatter!
Boba, get them!
Witness the power of Boba! Time to act.
Eat this!
Propagate!
Rain outlines your fate.
You're in for a little shock.
Scatter!
Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
No, my sword!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Germinate! Scatter!
Rain cutter!
You're toast! To control the mode of consciousness, you need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we?
Mm-hmm. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been completely...
Hopefully there won't be any more...
Are you saying you've...
No, it seems otherwise. I think...
Hey, you've done a great... So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there
is that me? Are you Greater Lord Rukkad?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear...
We're...
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul, and you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, but you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. When a branch grows and...
That's why fate is the...
That's a great insight, yes. It's also precisely why you won't become like... But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, along with the blessings from your... Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only...
Come to think of it, the sages...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired... Well, it's so nice to speak...
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the...
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
I see. You're here. Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. I had to protect. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of... The pain started to torment my mind. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with...
So what exactly is?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. And a form of truth. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even up, the world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of... If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul...
So, there's knowledge that even the...
At that time, I knew... Which is why I...
It's truly...
Though it was so...
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the... But... And then... From the very...
Oh no.
I've experienced...
Yes, but my feelings were... Even if I died... My existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul. And there's no way for me. So I took the all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and...
Wait, no.
So you realize what that implies? Irminsul has all the knowledge and memory. Removing me from Irminsul means, but... this...
People love you so much, and how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way?
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this...
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone, these are the words in their entirety. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very... Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Irminsul then we removed the remaining pollution from Irminsul.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a... Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially...
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru.
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world. So I saved segments of all my ages. That's all there is to it. Indulge me.
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions.
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of... It was my experiment. So why...
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that...
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical...
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your stamp. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over and it's time to tidy... For example, the note... Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that electro-gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by...
I'm mere... After all, I'm also a scholar.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly prince? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing but this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume, among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish? If it weren't me, your idea, what did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and...
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed...
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then...
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, but what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision!
Sheer
You can't be
foolishness.
serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think that this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make
Good
this moment
riddance.
count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academia. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Another chess piece. And where is you?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the... Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the... Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now. one, Traveler.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste.
It's nice to have you here, so...
Well, now that I've recovered...
And Paimon...
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. Oh, it's from Nilu. Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyan as heroes of Sumeru. Please be sure...
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. Everyone's aware of your ability.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Yesterday, a total of 5 nuns.
Tainari!
Ah, good morning.
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for...
But from the looks of it, you seem to be all...
It's fine. The Elazar pit...
It seems once...
Yes, but the Withering is one example.
By the way, we...
This...
Huh?
He visited one.
Then you probably are...
Celebration.
Huh?
Hmm.
Come to think of it, you and Kale are both Sino's close...
Kale has You see...
Huh?
Well, technically...
Huh?
Yes, he's a little Lesser Lord Kus... When they learned that, as a result...
That sounds really...
There is nothing... But that's another time.
Ah, right!
You've recovered well.
Yay!
I'll keep this close.
Well, there won't be...
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here.
Oh, it'll...
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, hi,
We got your letter, so here we are!
You're the best.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah. I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But...
Look, I get it. Nilu is Sumeru's #1...
If you consider enjoying Nilu's because Paimon...
That's right. We all think Nilu is an absolute Master Zubair.
Nonsense. But in...
Ooh, good.
There's always a lot going on.
Yeah. And that's why I love Traveler and Paimon. Could you help confirm if for some reason they didn't receive the letters?
Yeah! We can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going.
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia asked for Sino. We've only heard that he appears at the Academy. I'm not too sure about Raman. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Is this an answer from this world?
I'll hate them anywhere. Let's ask... Hey there! Have you seen Al-Haytham around?
Yes, it seems, but you're already the...
Oh? Who else?
Mr. Cave was... Don't tell me everyone's here looking for...
No way! Where's...
Ah.
Al-Haytham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have
Oh? You sound surprised.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned
Why do I...
Huh. What makes...
Maybe it's because you've never said anything.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
You... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand...
Ha!
Well, then you might have...
Are you threatening me? Ugh. And don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your
Don't get me started.
So, what
Like I need to tell you. Keep your...
No, I think we deserve to know.
I was in the desert for a large... which is truly unfortunate. Hold on, wait a second. What do you...
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came to get...
Ha! And you think...
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have...
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my dark...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two.
We're running some errands for Nilu.
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of... I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time.
Have you always been so busy?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because...
Kainari told us...
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to...
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of...
Yes, at least that's how they're... It's said that when the numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amort...
So who's managing things in the other 4?
Yes.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But...
Huh? But... why?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before.
Oh, all right. So
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs.
By the way...
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's what...
His name is Kaveh. My roommate. You could say he's the... Which is exactly why he always...
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change.
Such is the work of the academia.
Well, anyway...
Alright.
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I can go as far as say, I don't know if you've heard, but Alazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Dia!
That's right.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already...
I guess I'm just
Resignation?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you.
When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a
I want to take a risky job and put...
Huh? But...
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I guess I still... Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize...
Well, I remember...
You mean I'll hate them?
We just came from...
Did he tell you that he's...
What?
I heard that Azar and his crony...
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither.
Ugh. I'll hate them probably just like the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I...
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might not... Because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long... In fact, I chose...
Even if being
a lion has...
I don't...
I'm glad to hear you. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like once the whole Dendro... But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before...
Huh? But...
Well, no. Not yet, at least. I promised my lady...
So, have you been in Port Ormos?
Oh, didn't...
She heard that you were seen...
Huh. It was probably... My lady has been very...
Right.
So what it...
I bet the letter's at the reception desk.
No wonder there wasn't a reply.
Sorry to make you...
It must be something important for Nilou to specifically write to us like that.
Yes! She said they were...
Great!
Count me in, too. But is there some sort of dress code or any...
Since it's being organized by Nilou, I don't think she'll be...
All right, then this is...
The feast will be held in...
Sure.
Thank you so much for...
Oh, but...
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only... Don't mention it.
All right, on to our next... It's been a while since we last visited our... Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you?
We recovered well, and...
It seems
and...
That's good to hear.
Yeah!
You're welcome.
But why are you just...
I'm meeting some people.
Oh!
I've already talked with Candace, but you know one of the people...
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble.
Roman! And... Huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be...
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here.
Oh, tell.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start. I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I will no longer pursue. I plan to leave the academia and return.
Wow.
Sataria, well, she can't teach everyone.
Yes, that is the truth.
The people of King, the stars of all.
No, please. Where's all of the.
You deserve.
Sataria's idea will bring much good.
At first, as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were. Sataria. These words sparked. I gathered up the courage.
Azar has received much needed punishment.
Lord Sino helped. My plan was able to.
You're all doing.
Aside from that,
Lesser Lord Kusanali, I applied for a few badges.
That's exactly.
Apart from this, we must be persistent about.
This is the. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful. I hope people with.
Enough about us.
No, not at all. Neither wanted to. A celebration at the feast will also be. Although.
Celebration? Feast? It's the first I've heard.
Tighnari was right. He really.
It's rare to see that.
No, not really. But I'll go.
Well, I still have a lot to.
I'm afraid I won't be able. The messages. I'm sorry for how I treated you before. But now you and the art, please keep dancing.
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well.
Got it.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along. Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very...
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of...
Nah, there won't be any speeches.
Oh, really?
Come join us over here.
Everything looks...
Wow. delicious.
The food was specially. Everyone that came said that you saved
Feels kind of.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job.
My lady sure has.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it,
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember every.
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a Everyone played the.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to.
Yes! Even after being abandoned. Lesser Lord Kusanali. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised.
No, everything you said.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Even if those two giants of. Those sages really have. If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sand.
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell
I respect our deal. While we're on this topic.
Are you trying to...
Why? But seriously, though, I always wondered...
I did have my own motive. If the rules of our...
By that, you mean you're...
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us in case...
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got...
You flatter me.
All right, then. How about...
That's right.
Will you be happy?
It's not about being...
Even so.
Thank you.
There. Well, how is it? It's the first time. You see, Make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her think of... I can't explain why.
I seldom participate in such life. No, the Grand Bazaar... That happy... Oh well.
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often have a lot to handle these days.
My lady, the...
Yes, I also... What an amazing...
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy, Neil.
Hey, less of that polite...
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've... Of course, just wait here for Paimon. It's me. You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about the connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar.
I wanted to have a look for myself. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't although you've already helped me with a lot. There's... Please say thank you to everyone for me. Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me? But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all... What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? Let me think. Okay. Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky. Everyone!
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food.
It's me.
Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you... Lesser Lord
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just... Alright, since you're awake, she should be in the academia. Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy. So are we. And that's why we're here to talk. Is there anything you want to know? After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity, although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the... And as for the former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I hope that the new 6 great sages will be... The other big issue is I've already taken some measures to address... You mean... what happened after the doctor put you to sleep? You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive... And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis... The exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom. He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective. His future will be determined by fate. Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in... Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally, however, even then, Fossa, as Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final... Anyway, let's just say... Are you sure? Isn't there something else you...
Huh? You mean...
About your sister. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Tuvat?
So this is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does. However, there must be something different about your sister. Because, as it turns out, the world has What? There is only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating, and whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of—
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and his sister isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this—
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them. And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew. And I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will—
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't— Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes.
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy. Like, about these Descenders. So,
Is there anything you want to know? According to the after the Conria disaster, she began, but just as her—
What do you mean?
All I know for sure is, and whoever it is, if they can do that.
But even—
Something else I noticed was—
What's a Descender?
Look, I'm sure a very important Traveler, you.
Huh? So
That's right. But as for the other Descenders, and yet, there are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some— And soon, I'm very interested if fate is the ultimate knowledge.
I'm sure glad we got to...
The pleasure is all mine. Alright, that's enough talk for today.
And as for your...
Come on, serious
Well, if it's facts and
Yeah, well, I want to write my essay on something.
Yes, you came...
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? But that's all the way Aminazu? Is it just Paimon or is it kinda unusual for someone... Great! Let's go find out what this
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my... if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Oh, you're the...
Hey, what's with that face? Don't...
No, of course. This is my first time coming face to face.
Sawada, for the love of... traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal, and...
Actually, we don't know much about that.
My teacher
If you don't mind.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you...
Well, fair point. In that case...
Let me give you some background. But in the end, he threw... Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono.
That's right. Akaba's teacher is...
So first this strange person goes missing, then a...
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
Stop shouting!
This part's important. It just so happens that even back then...
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in this story?
That's right!
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah,
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. Something then seems to have...
But kinda hard.
Sawada, you left out the biggest
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget?
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by...
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces...
No! Paimon just meant...
I agree. It does. But considering that non-human...
Oh, and please read my essay. Sawada was... Oh, how about...
Wait! You're allowed to just make stuff up?
Akaba... Besides, if they're...
good point. Okay.
We have some other stuff to do.
All right, thank you.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer. Okay, then even if we did know something about it, after all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information. If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics. Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by over there. It looked like the balladeer. No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.